You know, as bad as Elektra was, at least it wasn't racist like this movie was. Peppermint, directed by Pierre Morel, starring Jennifer Garner, John Ortiz, John Gallagher, and Juan Pablo Raba. This movie is Jennifer Garner's new action flick where she goes from being the former Elektra to now being Lady Punisher. She plays Riley North, a mother who takes her daughter to the local fair, Christmas fair, for her birthday. They go out, when they go to the amusement park, they peppermint ice cream for the little girl and take her on all the rides. And just as she's getting this peppermint ice cream, these drug cartels do a drive-by shooting and kill both Riley's husband and the little girl Carly. Now these drug cartels have judges, lawyers, and policemen in their back pocket. They have bought off all these people in order to make sure that they don't go to prison. So when Riley tries to get justice for the crimes that have been committed, she's unable to do it because anybody that could help her get justice are too bought and paid for. So she's forced to take the law into her own hands and go after the drug cartels herself. She goes through 5 years of training off screen to become a vigilante. And then she goes after the drug cartel goons that killed her family off screen and kills each of them one by one, like you see in the trailer, and hangs them from the Ferris wheel. You only get to see her kill one of the goons, really, in the movie. The other two are killed off screen. Wow, how exciting is that? And then she goes after the rest of the drug cartels and the big drug cartel villain, Garcia, as well. She's also going after the corrupt lawyers, the corrupt judge, and the corrupt police officers. She becomes this vigilante guardian angel to the area and starts lowering the crime, and that's pretty much our movie. Now, as you can see, I hate this movie! One of the reasons why I hate this movie is because I'm half Mexican and I don't like it when Mexicans are being portrayed this way in movies like this. Now, Jennifer Garner is a pretty good actress, although she's not that good when it comes to action films. The last action film she did was Elektra, the spin-off from the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie. Now, she wasn't all that great as Elektra in the Daredevil movie, but she was worse as Elektra in the Elektra movie. That movie was not good at all. Mostly it was the script and the direction, but Jennifer Garner wasn't all that good in the movie as the character, really, either. So hearing that she is returning back to the action genre as another vigilante, I was shocked because I had to wonder why. She sucked the last time. What did she think was going to be any different with this movie? And what's even worse, this movie is racist. I hated this movie. Let's talk about the positives of this movie. Jennifer Garner, I think, is doing the best she can with the material that she's given. Some of the action scenes are pretty good, but when we get to the negatives, oh man, are there a lot of negatives. First off, a lot of the interesting stuff that could have made this movie really good are done off screen. So what's the point of getting invested in this movie? There's no training montage in order to see her getting all tough and everything, really. What we get for training is seeing her do some mixed martial arts on a YouTube video. Ooh! We don't get to see her kill the goons that killed her family at all. We get to see her kill one of the goons in the first scene of the movie, but the rest of them are killed off screen, which is stupid. How are we supposed to get invested in that? You really can't. The killing of the district attorney and the corrupt defense lawyer are also done off screen too, so we can't get invested in that. You do get to see the killing of the judge in the movie. Yeah, I'm going to go into spoilers because I really hated this movie. But that's pretty much it for killing of people that are not the drug cartels. I mean, she does kill some corrupt police officers as well, or help the corrupt police officers get killed involuntarily by the drug cartels, because the drug cartels are getting mad at the police officers that they have in their back pocket for not doing anything about her. Of course, she also kills the rest of the drug cartel goons and goes after the big guy, Garcia. The other things that she does in this movie are really stupid, and I really didn't have any investment at all in it. One of the things is she meets up with this child that has a drunk dad, and she intimidates this dad to be a better father. I don't really care about this. They could have cut this part out to give her more character development as far as seeing a training montage and seeing her go after the real bad guys, the goons that killed her family, instead of having that be done off screen. The same thing when she goes after this rival mother that has a daughter that is the popular girl and was getting more attention than her daughter was. And it's the reason why her daughter ended up going to the amusement park to spend her birthday instead of having a birthday with all her friends. All of Carly's friends ended up going to this other party for this rival girl that she hates. And she and Carly ends up spending her birthday alone with her family, which is why the event happens. So involuntarily, this rival mother is responsible in a way. But I didn't really blame her. She didn't know that it's not like she knew that the whole drug cartel shooting was going to happen. The other reason why the drug cartel shooting happens is because Riley's husband, who is a mechanic, his co-worker wanted to steal from the drug cartels, and he wanted to get Riley's husband a cut-in on the deal, but Riley's husband didn't even want to do that. He says no to the deal, but it's too late because his co-worker was planning on doing the robbery. They both get killed. The action in this movie is pretty laughable. It's not done very well, really. Some of the action scenes are pretty good, but other action scenes are not done very well at all, and Riley's made to look like a superhero in this movie. I mean, she's not like John McClane or Rambo, characters that actually feel human and characters you can actually get invested in. I hate to use male characters, so let's use some female characters like Ripley or Sarah Connor, perhaps. At least those characters were actually better done. Riley is not a good character in this movie, really. And sure, she's pretty good as a hero, but she's not very well developed, she's not very well written, and really, this movie's not good at all. I really didn't like this movie. The villain is so generic, so dull. This movie was boring at times too, and very bland, very generic, very predictable. This is such a bad movie. No doubt about it. This movie gets a big fat F. And I'm throwing this in the gringo garbage can. I hated this movie. Don't see it. This movie is terrible. And that's all I gotta say for Peppermint.